DD214 Network podcast is for mature audiences only. Any videos, music, or entertainment not originating from DD214 Network is used and covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, also known as fair use. Opinions expressed are our own and do not represent any DoD or U.S. government entities as a whole. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. Viewer and listener discretion is advised. You are no longer alone now because we have you.
Alrighty. Good morning and welcome to the DD214 Network podcast hosted by John Jay and myself, Joe. Y'all better look the fuck out today. Our crayons are sharp, the box is full, our bottle of glue is topped off, and our helmets are untight, baby. We're about to rism with the tism. Let's get this fucking show going. How the fuck are you gentlemen doing today?
All right. Good job.
Oh, I don't even know where to start.
I think John's already having like a week, and it's only been a day, right? It's only been a day.
Well,
yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, so far this morning, John, it definitely seems like you've had a week. I know I've had a fucking week. Jay's just fucking existing in J-land.
Thank you.
He always has a week.
Yeah.
Usually it's
every day is a week.
Usually it's a week of broken backs and poor choices.
Yeah.
But, we're not just dem boys. We're dem fuck boys of podcasting.
We actually have that title, and if me and Lord wants to come and take it back from us, we have no issue fighting.
How are they doing, by the way? How are they? Like, give me an update. How are they doing?
So really good stuff. I don't know if this is safe to say. I don't know if this is something that
well, they're still doing their thing. They're still doing their thing, right?
I'm going to write this in the private chat because I don't know if this is something that one of the guys wants out loud.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad. It's actually really cool, but
it might not be anybody's. Yeah. It might not be anybody's business.
Yeah, no, that's something fine. That's his to. That's his to. Without his permission, we can't.
Yeah,
we just keep that between us.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
So but they're doing. I mean, we've been doing the Power Rangers run, and
they're gonna, dude.
They haven't released. They haven't. The whole thing hasn't been released yet. We're still doing it. Let me talk to the guys to grab you in. I got you.
I mean, I'm the fucking.
You're the Power Ranger guy.
Fucking tattoos, fucking all the pop figures.
Listen.
All the shirts.
Listen. Okay.
Like this one I've got signed.
Fuck that. Take whatever you want.
Nerds.
Yeah, no, dude. I Power Rangers is great.
Do you guys have a good how seriously fucking let's drop it. Like I want to hear about this shit. Like,
all right.
Tell me about your fucking week, John.
So the week was actually real busy trying to prepare for the Clean Sanchez annual, getting ready for that. Was working on a lot of stuff and I just want to apologize. I was supposed to have the new stuff up today on today's episode and shit just got beneath me. but
You're good.
it's still 2024 on this podcast, guys. Don't worry.
You don't, dude. You don't owe anybody a fucking
Time is
thing.
nothing but a concept.
Yeah. So, it was real busy working on a bunch of stuff, did a lot of good streams, played a brand new game.
Yeah.
Played a brand new game and I think it's one that everyone's going to be happy with. And it's an original title. Okay. It's called The Precinct. You play a cop in the 1980s and it's like a top-down style game.
Okay.
The best way to describe this game, it's like a retro style game where it's Grand Theft Auto, except you're the cops.
Except you're the cops. Okay.
Yeah. And
so it's like a fighting a crime wave, basically.
Yeah. I actually let me pull up some footage for you if you don't mind. It's a really, really interesting game. It's a really interesting concept, brand new concept, probably the biggest concept, newest concept, most bigly.
Can you say most bigly?
Yeah.
Bless your heart, John. Bless your heart.
Listen,
it's not because I like the guy, right? I like some of the things that he says is actually very funny.
It is.
Wait a minute. I hear.
Yeah, I hear echo.
I hear myself.
What did we do?
Dude, Spider-Man 2 was fucking... You got to play all the other Spider-Man games from the dungeon because even the first one and the Miles Morales are fucking amazing.
Yes, they are. So,
what did you press, John?
It's not me. Wait a minute. Who's got the echo going on?
I don't have a fucking echo.
I could hear it. Yeah.
You don't hear the echo?
Yeah, I still do. That's okay. Fuck it. We'll roll.
Echo.
Yeah, it's there.
Echo.
I used to love doing that when I was a kid. We'd go to like the Grand Canyon or some shit, and you can just like yell off the side of a cliff and hear your voice like a mile away.
I think it might be coming from my end because when y'all talk, my mic's activating. Give me a second. I'm gonna restart my fucking software real quick.
You motherfuckers and your button pushing, dude.
Oh,
I
is
swear
it
to God.
Beacon again?
I think so because when you and Jay fucking
boo. John was in the middle of his story. Yeah, from the dungeon's right. Joe's not echoing, but we are. So it's your fucking fault, Joe.
I wonder why that is, though. I mean, it's
fuck you.
It's weird. Says I only hear Jay and Clean echo in.
Mm-hmm. This
no
is fun.
Joe.
I like this.
Let's try now.
Oh,
yeah, we're good.
Fixed it. We're good.
Yeah, I just needed to restart the fucking software for my fucking audio mixer.
Beautiful. So The Precinct is a breath of fresh air. Here's the footage I have for you right now. This is my actual footage right here, and I mean,
this looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a fun game. It's a fun game, and you go around. This was for, so you do missions and you have to collect evidence to build up a RICO case against gang members.
Okay.
And this mission in particular was a RICO case.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. And there you go. I'm on the roof shooting bad guys with a shotty. You get cool weapons. You get an M16. You get a carbine
don't get
rifle.
fucking shot. What the fuck are you doing? Stay undercover. Wait till they stop shooting.
Covering concealment, John. Covering concealment.
I'm not undercover yet. We're getting there though.
No, he's behind. He is behind a wall though. He's not. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, you get into some why. I'm trying to see if I have any footage of a chase. I don't. But to be honest about the game, everything is destructible. So if you're going through or if you're chasing somebody, and it's technically a police simulator, right? And
you got me interested. Like this, is this a PC game?
This is on everything. I believe, yeah, because I'm playing this on PC. And the only reason why I'm playing it on PC because it was on sale at release, so I wanted to get the cheaper.
Interesting.
Because I'm a cheap fuck.
Hey, it's okay.
Fun game. But let's get to the shit.
So first off, first question I've got for you, John, before we move on from that.
Yeah.
How much is the game?
$30.
Okay. So
Price
I
price
think
is
I will
right.
be buying this because
Price
it
is
looks
right.
like a fucking game I'd play.
Yeah.
It looks
Same.
like a game I would
Same.
purchase more probably on the PlayStation to sit on the couch and play
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that
That's
100%.
literally what I was
100%.
thinking.
versus sitting
Literally
at
what
a
I
fucking
was
computer
thinking.
and playing it. So
I 100% agree with that. And I actually wanted to get it for PlayStation because I wanted to get my points so I could get my shark cards. Guilty pleasure. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. All right.
You have a very punchable face right now. Just want to let you know.
Yeah, I know. Listen, it's just I'm starting over on PlayStation, so I'm grinding my ass off. But I'm only buying shark cards if I use my PlayStation points from my purchases. That's it. So
I'm gonna bite my tongue.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna bite my tongue.
but the game itself, guys, this is gonna sound so ridiculous. And the one really fun thing about this game is that, like, when you're doing a car chase, you go through walls, you go through gates, you go through people, a bunch of crimes. You could search people, you could profile people if you want. Which
Yeah.
I've been doing that to the local gang. I've been profiling
Just
them.
profiling them. Like yeah.
And man, I mean, the game, the only thing it's missing is co-op or multiplayer. That's it.
It's a single player game basically.
Yeah. And
I mean that's the thing.
Not always a bad
That's
thing.
what
Not always
makes it a good couch game.
yeah,
Like
no,
because I'm a big
100%.
I love playing with the guys. I love playing fucking multiplayer games, but I prefer, sitting at a mouse and keyboard and
100%.
playing on the computer, being a little bit more in the action. That's what I feel like PC is your multiplayers. If I'm going to play something solo, I'm sitting on the
PlayStation.
fucking couch.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
100%.
When I play
Speaking of which,
when I play like Descenders,
if
I just sit in front of the TV and just like turn the Royals game on the radio and like black out for like 2 hours.
You gotta get into Riders Republic.
Doom the
I don't-
Dark Ages.
I don't think that it's on Game Pass right now.
I think it is.
Although I just played Burnout last night. For the first time
which
in a while.
one?
Oh,
Is
I
it
don't.
Paradise?
Yes, yeah, it's
Yeah,
that one.
that-
The
I
one
think. So I'm in a Discord of abandoned. It's called Abandonware Games,
uh-huh.
and it's games that, like, they don't develop anymore. And one of them is one of the original Burnouts where you could actually do fucking car crashes in.
Yeah.
You can't do
Yeah.
that in Paradise.
Yeah.
But
It sucks. Like you see how much money you can like rack up. You know what I mean? Like in damages and shit. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I probably played about 15 minutes of Doom the Dark Ages this week when it dropped.
oh hell
Oh,
yeah!
how's that? How's that?
It's fucking, it's cool. I mean, it's Doom.
Yeah,
It's really hard for Bethesda to fuck up
that's
Doom.
crazy.
Yeah.
I like the
That's
the
wild.
fucking, I just like the more medieval theme this go round though.
I'm down. I wish it was coming out to one of my consoles. I'm like really jealous, actually. Like,
Did they
It's
not
like-
release
yeah.
it for the regular Xbox?
I don't think they did. I
don't
think it's
so.
only current gen and fucking probably PC.
Yep. All right. So, I mean, let's get on with it. I'm gonna start off with what I blame the most. So, is this Doom game a prequel? Is this a prequel, Joe?
Yeah, it's
I
basically
would say it is.
it's a type of prequel. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
it is.
Word. So yesterday I got to work Loudies Wrestling's Man Down event in Queens, New York.
Okay.
Okay. And I remember when I said Queens, New York. Okay. Now, when you think of Queens, New York, what's the first thing you think about?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I don't know the boroughs. I don't know the boroughs. Like I'm not.
Fair.
I didn't grow up on the
Scolini?
East Coast, so
I know you're a little more in tune with that than Jay is.
I mean,
little.
I'm not. All that comes to mind with fucking any of the boroughs for me is fucking Marvel comic shit.
Fair.
is that
We're
where the
nerds.
Brooklyn, is that where the Brooklyn Bridge is?
That it's in Brooklyn, but yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. The Brooklyn Bridge
Shit.
is in Brooklyn, Jay.
Well, fuck. I'm
Hence, Hence
Fuck.
Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah.
God damn it. What's the other one? What's the other big one? Is there one in Queens?
The fucking one in Queens.
Where's the GW?
The
go through?
Queensboro.
That's
The
what
Queen. The
George, is it the George Washington Bridge?
GW is up in what is by like the Bronx and Washington Heights. That's north. Yeah.
What am I thinking? I'm
the Queensboro, the Manhattan Bridge, the.
Oh yeah, because the Manhattan Bridge does go from Manhattan through Queens, doesn't it?
Yeah, I believe it does. Yeah, and then I believe there's. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think there's the Queensboro as well. Did you hear that a ship from Colombia was running through New York and its sail hit the Brooklyn
Mexico.
Bridge?
It was a Mexican. It was a Mexican Navy ship.
Yeah,
oh, was it?
And I think it was being tugged. It was being tugged, and like the
no,
like,
it was
doing
doing
back.
like,
I've seen the video. Like it was going backwards. Like people died. People fucking died on that shit. Like because of that. I think it was being tugged or something because it was going backwards. And when it hit the fucking there's videos on the internet of it hitting the fucking bridge. And
no, it's a Mexican ship.
Mexican
naval ship rams into it, and it wasn't being tugged, Jay.
It was not. It was going backwards though. It was going back. I saw the video.
Time? When did this happen?
Yesterday.
Literally coming home.
Literally, yes. Yeah, this was when it happened while you were out. It was like the video shows it would be like early evening. There's still like a little bit of daylight left in the sky. Like it wasn't quite nighttime yet. There's like daylight in the sky. That's like the video that I saw.
So it was a Mexican naval sailing ship doing a goodwill tour. I'm going to show the. I can't get the picture to get bigger, but it was a sail like a giant fucking like old school fucking sail ship.
Yeah.
And 2 crew members died because they were up on the fucking masts.
And the mast.
And when it hit the fucking bridge, the masts just folded.
Yeah.
Because it broke the masts and they fell off.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Like, yeah.
So wild. So we'll get back to that too. So Queens, New York.
I'll be right back.
No, you're good.
A couple months ago, we got I was asked to work a show for my friend Colin Parker. And hey, what's going on, Dabs? Good morning. You're right on time. And oh man, and I wish Dabs was there too. I really wish Dabs was there because it was great energy, and I know he wished he was there too. So couple I want to say like maybe 2 months ago, Colin was like, "Hey, I'm working the show in Queens, May 17th." And the first thing I thought, that's my birthday weekend. Why the fuck not?
Okay.
Let's go to a show. Yeah, I'm about to show some footage too. I'm about to show some footage as well.
Oh yeah.
Queens is mad ghetto like the Bronx. Should not the part that just wait, okay? Just wait, okay? Because I got some shit to tell you.
There's more.
Yeah. So we get the call, and the first time Queens is gonna be a trip, but fuck it. Want to go see my boy? I get to have an experience working the side of the ring again and get some footage. Why not? Right? Why not?
Fucking A.
So Thursday, New Jersey Transit decides to have a strike.
Okay.
Now, I don't take the train into New York from where I live, even though I live next to the train station. I usually take the PATH train in and so on. Okay. Every goddamn Uber driver, every goddamn taxi, every goddamn fucking driver and fucking motorcyclist and bus in fucking New Jersey going towards New York yesterday, every single street from North Bergen all the way to Hoboken was packed with traffic. Okay?
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, dude.
No, it's never like this. It's because of this fucking strike. We left at 11 a.m. We got to Hoboken, which generally takes us 30 minutes.
Okay.
We got there at 12:45.
Holy shit.
We get to Hoboken. We're like, okay, we could still make it. I was supposed to be there by 2:30. Okay. It's 12:45 now. Okay. We haven't even gotten to New York City yet. We get into the parking garage, and I tell my mom, we're running low on time. I need you to come and get the kids from the parking garage. who were the scabs driving the trains? No one was driving the train. That's the thing. The trains are off. The New Jersey transit trains are off right now. So
goddamn.
we said we're getting to the parking garage. My mom gets the kids. The kids decide to not even say goodbye to us, and they don't even take the bag of food we have for them to survive the night. We're like, great, okay. The hits keep on coming. And Toshi, he was there. Well, we met in New York, yeah. So, hey, hi, hello.
Wait,
hey, hi, hello.
Oh, Toshi.
Yeah, so
I'm listening.
And it's funny too, because Toshi just the day before was just like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. No problem, man. We'll get together. So my wife and I, we get to Hoboken. Kids get picked up by my mom. We're in the parking garage. We go through the 5 floors. There's not one parking spot.
Because fuck you. That's why.
Yeah. So we said, fuck it. We leave. So we're going down the parking garage to leave. We can't get out. They're trying to charge us $20 for 30 seconds. I get out the car and I'm about to lift the thing up. Yes, guys, I was about to commit a crime. I was legitimately about to lift that shit up.
I don't consider that a crime.
Yeah, like
it's a crime. It's a crime to fucking try to charge you for fucking driving around and not finding a fucking driving spot.
So we called the operator. The first one hangs up on us. We're still stuck there. We're there for like maybe 30 minutes trying to settle the situation.
Oh my God.
Speak to another operator. My wife is like, I'm not paying for this. I am not paying this money. There is no parking here. No. As I put my hand on the fucking barrier to lift it up, I start putting some force into it. It goes up. We're out of here. Oh my God, clean you. I had shit to do.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you can't charge. You're not going to fucking charge me $20 for driving around a fucking full ass parking garage with no parking available. Fuck that shit. Yeah. So like now, I would John was a lot more patient than I fucking would have been. I can promise you that. I
lost my patience. I literally was lifting that thing up. So we get out the parking garage. We find another parking spot. Get parking. We're feeling better. Fine. Get to the PATH train. Once we get on the PATH train, things are fucking smooth sailing.
Cool.
We get on the PATH train. Get off in New York. We walk a couple blocks. We go to the West 4th train. Fine. We knew that we had to do some transfers because the place that we were going to, just 2 blocks away, there was a train station, but the last 4 stops were closed.
Oh my fucking God.
So we were prepared for that.
Okay.
We were prepared for that. We were like, we planned everything out. So we knew once we get to Howard Beach in Queens, we would have to take a shuttle bus, which we did. But once we got off the first shuttle bus, we were like, before the shuttle bus, it was a $40 ride to the venue. So we took the first shuttle bus, no biggie, got us into about 15 minutes where we need to go. And then we took an Uber, like 15 minutes it took us. I get a call from Toshi that says, yo, what up? And I'm thinking, is this motherfucker there? This motherfucker was there.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour train ride from where I'm just to get there. He was coming from the Bronx and he took a taxi. Oh no, the taxi would have been $100 from the Bronx to Queens.
Wait, it was 2 hours from the Bronx to Queens?
Yes, on a train.
What?
Yeah.
Is that like is New York City that fucking goddamn big?
It's huge.
Like Jesus Christ.
You know, and that
2 hours gets me more than halfway across Missouri on the fucking on the interstate. You know what I mean? Like it gets me like
you can watch a whole movie in that time.
Yes, quite literally.
Yeah. So like, and sometimes you see people on the trains watching movies too. That's the funny thing.
I believe. What else are you gonna fucking do?
No, luckily JMP. Yeah, that was a crazy surprise. That's one of our homies, and we get to Queens. And I'm looking around and I see beaches. I see a boardwalk. I see people riding on longboards. And I'm like, this is Queens.
Okay.
Like, this looks a lot like Long Island.
Right?
Let me tell you something. I was this close to start looking at rental spots there. Okay. This part of Queens is so goddamn beautiful. Now, mind you, we haven't gotten to the show yet.
You're describing like this would be like a fucking neighborhood, basically. Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Like a little area, of Queens.
It's like it looks like a beach town with a a New York neighborhood in it.
Jesus Christ, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it's a really nice area. Like we were joking, like there was a set of 4 houses. We were like, that's gonna be the houses we buy right there. That's the content house.
There you go.
And then I made a joke, like, because it was right on the beach. Obviously, if a hurricane comes, it'll flood, and we can make a video about how the house get destroyed, and we can raise funds and stuff like that. Don't go to Jamaica, Queens. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been
Fucking
to Jamaica,
content
Queens.
creators.
Yeah, hey, we love it. But the area was really nice. So we get to the venue, and I got to show you a picture of this place. First off, I wanted to come. This venue was so goddamn nice.
Mhm.
I felt like we were about to join a cult and never be able to get out. Dude, it was wild.
Hey Toshi, it only sucks if you let it suck. Okay, like just embrace, just drink the Kool-Aid. Just drink the Kool-Aid. Everything will be fine.
So this is the venue here.
Cool.
It was on the I believe this is like probably like the recreational area of a church, which
Okay.
usually a lot of wrestling shows happen in. It just seems to be the best.
Churches, community centers.
Yeah.
Rec centers, like shit like that. Yeah.
I was ready to embrace whatever would have happened.
Fucking A, dude. Fucking A.
Yeah, and
That's
we get
the
Just
spirit.
don't drink the Kool-Aid.
That's the spirit. I literally just told him to drink the Kool-Aid. Do you want him in the
don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Joe,
Yes.
do you want him in the cult or not? Do you want him in the cult or not?
Yeah, so we got some more shots of the venue here. It's huge.
That's
It's
cool.
huge.
It looks like they did a good
friendship.
job. They did a good job setting it
They
up.
set it up really fucking nice. Oh, you're not supposed to see that yet.
Wah, wah.
So
Yeah.
so
We
tell
drank
us
more than Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, those motherfuckers were drinking up. As long as the Kool-Aid had Jack in it, I drank all the Kool-Aid they had. Yeah, it was
There we
wild.
go. There we go.
What you
so
guys Delaney?
John, real quick though, what were you doing outside of said church? But then, I mean, y'all also admitted you were drinking in said church. So.
Oh, there was a lot of alcohol going around in there too. That was for sure. But
That sounds like my kind of fucking church.
I also got to throw out there the guy who owns the promotion. His name is Grim Reefer. So I mean, if you put a little 2 and 2 together. I
think if a gentleman is named Grim Reefer, you probably know what you're getting with that one. Okay,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on now.
True, the church knew. The church fucking
now,
knew.
funny thing, a buddy of mine who's in the chat, JM. Now he lives in Rhode Island. He got home 25 minutes before I did. Okay. Now, and we haven't even gotten to that part yet. Okay. So we're at the show, see Colin, and JM is standing there. I'm like, holy shit.
Dude,
he's here.
I've partied in Providence, like fucking Rhode Island. Like I've been to Rhode Island. Like that's
So
remember
you
I told yeah,
partied
remember I
on
told,
the 50 square miles of a fucking state.
well, you remember I told you when I took that trip after my first deployment, I did like the all-American road trip by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I started by going to Rhode Island so I could go to Boston and visit one of my buddies from basic training. My buddy from basic training, who's an officer, he went to OCS after basic. He lives in Rhode Island because of the gun laws. Because of the guy he's a masshole. He's a masshole.
But he moved to Rhode Island because in Rhode Island he can own a gun.
He can have a gun. So like
that sounds like my kind of people.
So we get there. JM is there, which I couldn't believe it. He was there. He drove like 3 hours, 4 hours to come, and that was a major surprise. And you got myself the fucking blur. You
motherfucker, son of a bitch, shot me in the ass.
We got a prospect shirt. I have mine under my sweater, and like an asshole that I am, I fucking dropped pizza sauce on it, so I was a little upset about that. But this is
This is why I never wear white when I fucking eat pizza.
yeah. But this is their
I
shirt.
never
This
wear
is
white. Period.
we got Colin Parker here and Jay Alfredo. Which, if you guys are fans of old school wrestling, like Terry Gordy,
Oh yes.
they called Jay Alfredo Young Gordy.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it. I know.
So-
I'm. That's Jay as a kid.
yeah.
wrestling.
So I have to tell you, the best part of yesterday was being at that wrestling event.
Fucking A.
Nothing could have gone wrong there. It was fun. Everyone was having a good time. But I do got some gripes. All right.
Of course you do. It wouldn't
First
be John.
off,
It wouldn't be John if you didn't.
First off, I told you about the kids before we started, right? Before we
Yeah.
started the show.
Yeah.
Okay. The fucking kids, the vacation kids who were probably there. First off, they were jacking our chairs, okay? And JM is my witness here. They were taking our fucking chairs. They were taking our space. They literally hijacked our whole corner of the area that we were in.
Oh man.
I never got to join the cult. The only thing I had beef with. These kids took over the spot, right? But the energy was high. But we were there for Colin. I have a lot of footage that I'm going to be showing in another video so that you guys can see it sometime. But I'm only going to be showing you the Colin Parker footage. But I do want to show you something cool. Do you guys want to know what it feels like to walk to the ring?
Yeah. Why not?
Sure.
So I got this really cool shot. Oh,
Buttons. Buttons.
Listen, the hits keep on coming.
Careful, Jay. He might cuss you out again.
Wouldn't be the first time.
So this is a literal behind the scenes look of the backstage area, which isn't much. This right here is the area that can't show you because that's where all the wrestlers are, right? That's their dressing room and stuff like that. Fire exit. They actually had to practically break this thing open because it was like latched. The fire exit thing was latched on so hard.
What?
But they finally got it. Yeah, it was latched, but they were able to fix it.
Not much of a fire exit if you can't fucking get out, right?
Yeah, well, we got it open, and just for reference, the EMT was there. And EMT fire, they do all that. They do all the procedures. So everything was up to code. So this is the backstage area. So you have like the stage, the truss, and then like this is what it's like. This is what you'd be looking at if you were to walk right in.
What would your guys' theme music be? Like if you could if you guys if you guys had like your own like theme music to like walk out to like the ring, like what would it be?
You got to give me a couple minutes to think about that one. No. Actually, it would be any song.
Yeah. Like what would you pick for yourself? What would you pick for yourself? We could do what would you pick for yourself, and which wrestler's theme song would you come out to also?
So
how about like both of them?
Mine would be Dad Vibes by Limp Bizkit.
Oh my god. God damn it, John. Fucking
I would use anything Metallica. I don't know why, but I feel like it would fit. Yeah, Toshi, it would fit you.
I'm kind of on board with Toshi, except because mine's Slayer. Mine would be Slayer. Like oh yeah, fucking Sabu. Like when we got that news last week, dude. Like
there was actually a moment. One of the announcers, I don't remember his name. He was talking about how he lost his wife on Easter. He lost someone else just recently, and then we did a Sabu tribute, and that was really cool.
Hell yeah.
I would use King and Nothing.
There you go. Yeah, mine would be Seasons in the Abyss by Slayer. Like
yep. They did do a 10 bell salute. And wrestler song, call me fucking weird. Linkin Park, Nobody's Listening. That's a good one too. Or Fuel. Wrestler song.
New Divide.
I'm sorry.
Joe,
New Divide by Linkin Park.
What about you, Joe?
So it would be either New Divide by Linkin Park or Creature, which is Jelly Roll and Tech Nine.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
You know I love Tech Nine. You know I love me some Tech Nine, bro. Like We've talked about Tech
And
Nine
then
on here before.
if I had to, so that's just original, like our own song. If I had to choose a current wrestler's theme, voices.
For me, it would be Braun Breaker's song. I love that track.
I think we all know exactly which one Jay would fucking use. Don't we?
His name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
I believe in Jay Campbell. Like,
My wrestling one would be Stone Cold's or Bret Hart. Rob Van Dam told Sabu that he was having stomach problems. He didn't want to go to the doctor because he didn't want to know what it was. That's fair. And we don't have an autopsy yet because he was married to a Japanese woman still, and she doesn't want to know anything about it. Everyone's got their own things. I'm a huge Bret Hart mark. Yep, Dabs loves Joe Hendry.
Because I mean, this 100%. This is me. I could embody the fucking Viper.
There you go.
There you go.
There's nothing wrong with liking Bret Hart. I want to like unequivocally state here, like Bret Hart is the fucking excellence of execution. Like,
yes, he is.
He was the best there was, the best there is, the best that ever will be. Okay.
Yep.
Like,
so let's not waste any time. Let's get to the footage of the main event.
Okay.
Colin Parker, he was the main event, and it was the first TLC match for the tag team titles. I believe they're the first tag team champions for this promotion right now.
Okay.
And Bret is the GOAT of holding a grudge. Nah.
It's a fucking understandable grudge though. Like I'm sorry, but
yeah,
McMahon fucked Bret over.
Yes, so did fucking Goldberg with a fucking misplaced fucking super kick and fucking ended his fucking career. So it's like, I'd probably be a little fucking bitter too. You know what I mean?
So I mean, the energy was high. First off, this is them. I actually got footage of them setting up the ring here, so you could actually see like, yeah, this was a real life TLC match. No tables, DLC, doors, ladders, and chairs. That's what it was.
I like it.
It was a downloadable content match.
A downloadable DLC match. Amazing.
For an extra really $19.99, you can figure out who won the belts.
Yeah, so I mean, this is raw footage right here of them setting up the ring. I mean, this was really cool to actually kind of witness. To actually be, and you see, I'm right in the circles, and then there's Toshi and JM and my wife.
Oh yeah,
featured. Frankie. Everyone was there. Everyone was there to have a good fucking time, and then I was like, I got to get out of here. I'm not gonna play the entrance music because of copyright.
They're
still setting up this. They're still setting it up. Oh yeah, and then I mean, they were just on fire. So let's get to like some of the energy here. Yeah, right here. So I find I squeezed into the corner here, and I realized this probably was a bad idea because this guy's dick was in my face.
He looks like he could fucking swing that thing. I mean, doesn't surprise me.
I was squeezing in the corner like this, and I was like, oh my God. Tonight's main event presented by EA Sports for $19.90. You can find out who won the belts. Well, I think we could show it here. Yeah, we're gonna show it here. Little Jimmy had his little Jimmy in his face. Yeah, yo, for real, like right here. So I lift up the camera and I'm thinking here, okay, I'm a little fucking close to this guy right now. His dick is in my face. I don't know what to do. So yeah,
it's not the first time you've ever had a black man's dick in your face.
That's true, actually.
God damn it, dude. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll skip through. The match starts. And this is when like things really heat up, man. I mean, holy cow.
It looks like a really good time. It looks like a really, really good time.
Let me hire this. Listen to the crowd.
Listen to what?
Oh, you don't hear anything?
No, I hear jack shit.
Yeah, it's a no. Yeah. Don't. There it is.
Guy jumps over the rope.
I love it. I love it.
It's amazing stuff. And then like you got the table right there. Let me lower the volume.
That looks like a door. That's a door.
That is a door. And look, oh yeah, look at that.
Nice.
The
nice.
Money shot. The fucking money shot.
Oh,
fucking moonsault. Fucking moonsault. Off the top rope.
Do you know how happy I was that happened?
Oh, that's like right in front of you too. Like you caught a great that's a great clip right there. That's a great fucking clip right there.
Yeah. Well, let me kind of like bring it in forward so that if you guys want to watch the whole match, you guys can also check out the Only JM stream, and then Loudy's Wrestling should have their own stuff going on too. But do you guys want to see how this shit ended?
Absolutely.
All right, we'll go from here, right?
Fuck, I love wrestling.
Being in something like this makes me love it too. Like
it's really, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun.
This is raw footage, by the way, guys. Like this is unedited, uncut.
As it happened in the moment.
Look at
you can buy the ticket and get your seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
Yep. Now that was good. Now we're coming to the end now, okay? And at this point, I'm standing on top of a broken door.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out what's my next move. Where am I gonna go? And here comes Colin. Here we go.
Love it. Love it.
You're about to see me throw myself for the shot.
Love it.
Aren't all ladders gimmick?
Those don't look very gimmicky to me there.
They look like they held up pretty well under the test of strength.
Those were just bought that same morning at Lowe's Hardware.
Listen to that crowd.
I love it. That's dope. That's fun.
So was this like a tag team match?
Yes, it was a triple threat DLC. Oh.
DLC. Downloadable content.
Yeah, it was a triple threat. I just saw me. Oh, you're famous now. It was a triple threat DLC match. The third team that came up was they were a mystery opponent who actually in the beginning of the night like had like a crazy heel thing that happened. That was pretty cool. But there were actually some really cool moments in that match. There was actually one really funny botch that happened. But you guys have to watch the match to see that. It was kind of an interesting moment. If they don't show it, maybe we'll talk about it one day. But man, really fun, really fun show. But
and then it took you 5 years to get home. You guys
now we're about to talk about that part. My man Main Event had the final spot and took the belts down. And I just want to say, Colin Parker, I remember sitting, and Dabs was in there, Toshi was in there, JM was in. We were all in there, and he was just like, "I want to be a professional wrestler." This was just a couple less than a year ago, maybe now over a year ago. And to see the progress that he's making, you know, I'm almost certain he did an NWA show recently. He's doing shows left and right.
Good.
The guy is killing, and his partner too, Jay Alfredo, is a fucking force to be reckoned with. Okay,
I love it.
like
I love it.
you have two fresh wrestlers who are very young, by the way. You know,
Yeah,
very very young, like, and they're killing it. They're doing what a lot of us wanted to do when we were their age, right?
If it can be dreamed, it can be done.
That's right. And Colin Parker is he's literally living the dream, and I'm so proud of him. And we're all so proud of him. The dude's the fucking man. Alfredo is already starting to work singles in other promotions. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
There he
There he is. There he
Look at
is.
That was, you know, to
the
be
current tag team champion.
here's the shit. I mean, on some real shit, to witness something like that, it was amazing. It was amazing. As long as they don't have Puff Daddy kind of managers out there. There was
Okay, listen, we don't condone Diddy parties around here.
I definitely.
No, so yeah, the energy was good. Let me tell you something. It was one of the craziest things that's really cool to see is that Colin Parker has a large following. His family is there, and then like his fan base just spreads more and more each match he does. The crowd just literally gets louder and louder. If Puffy was my manager, I would have some extra baby oil.
Because you're probably having a hard time finding it because of all the baby oil he stockpiled.
I definitely condone the use of baby oil. I'm just saying, like, it's, you know.
Listen, it works. But look, yesterday was an experience, man, and I just want to.
It sounds like you were like it's like a Lord of the Rings-esque journey.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Well, like, because the journey hasn't ended because the show.
Yeah, you haven't even gone home yet.
Yeah.
You haven't even gone home yet.
And by the way, we had gotten to the venue by like almost 4:00. No, it was past 4. It was 4:20 exactly when we got to the venue. Leaving the house. So
4:20. Got a minute.
So we're getting ready to leave, and thank God JM was there because I told him, I asked him, I was like, bro, can we ride to the Bronx with you to where you drop off Toshi? So he was like, yeah, no problem. Yeah. So smooth ride where everything is going fine. And well, while we were leaving, Colin was just like surrounded by people taking pictures. It was crazy. We were like, hey, we gotta go. He was like, oh, get home safe. Colin must have been there since 9 a.m. So that dude was tired. So we're leaving. We get in JM's car. We're talking about the show, how excited we were. We were talking about, you know, just that journey that he took, and we say our goodbyes. Toshi walks us to the train like a cheap date. Me and my wife were talking. We're smoking our cigarette. It's nice and quiet in Queens too. Very nice, you know, very nice night. We walk up the stairs. We get our ticket. Toshi doesn't even know this part yet. There was a sign on the train, and we're on 225th Street, I believe, at this point. And it's midnight. The sign on the train screen says, train stop at 168th Street. Must transfer on a shuttle bus or another train. So I'm thinking this just doesn't fucking end. It just doesn't end. Train finally comes 19 minutes later. Finally get to 168th Street. We find out we could take the A train. The A train is an express train with 18 fucking stops.
And then
We get to the PATH train. Everything's fine. We're like, we fucking made it. We're back in New Jersey, baby. The train stops. It just stops. It just stops.
okay.
And you're just sitting there, and you're
10
just like,
yep. Can't call my mom to tell her, hey, train stopped. Train starts moving. We get to New Jersey. And then we're like, we get to the parking garage and we can't find our car.
Oh, fuck.
Guess what time it is at this point?
It's got to be like
2:45.
2 o'clock. Yeah.
It's 2:15 in the morning at this point.
Yeah.
There's car meets going on in the car garage.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay? There's people in the fucking garage at 2:30 in the fucking morning, okay?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Yeah. We can't find our car. We hear the horn. We hear the alarm, but we can't find our fucking car.
Sounds like some shitty ass fucking New Jersey shit.
Yeah. My wife was ballistic. Ballistic. It was so bad, all right? We find the car. Now we can't get out the garage, because there's a car meet going in there. We had to swerve around, and then we're finally out, and we got home at 4 o'clock in the morning.
4 motherfucking o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so I wrote
you left the previous day at 11 a.m.
Yeah, I wrote to you guys at,
That's fucking 18 goddamn hours, dude. That's 18 goddamn hours.
I said
17. 17.
I wrote to you guys at 12:44, and I said I just got home 3:13 in the morning. I wrote to you guys, I just got home. Have a good night. And then I had written to the guys at JM's like, oh yeah, I just got home 25 minutes ago. So I'm sitting here, I'm like the fucking guy from Rhode Island.
Made it home before you did.
Made it home before I did.
And how many
And
miles?
he has to go through fucking all of New York into Connecticut to get to Rhode Island.
Yeah.
How many miles in a straight, if you, like, as the crow flies, straight line distance from where you are to where you went to Queens, how many miles is that?
I don't know the miles, but I know that without all that bullshit, if I would have just driven straight there, and there was no way, but we couldn't even get out of Hoboken at that time. If we were to drive, it would.
I don't know how you fucking do that shit,
dude. Well, that's why I don't live in a town like that. You know what I mean,
bro? Like, just a mass of humanity like that. Like, I don't know how you guys.
Yeah,
I guess you're used to it because you grew up there, right? Like, I can't imagine being around that many people all the fucking time.
It's crazy.
Like, holy, it freaks me the fuck out. Freaks me the fuck
around
out.
all the people. I just hate driving through it. You know what I mean?
So
Well,
apparently, without traffic, driving to Queens is 35 minutes.
Yeah, and that's true. That's all it takes.
So what, like maybe like 30 miles would be like 30 miles.
Yeah, give or take. So
it took you like fucking 3.5 hours to get fucking home. 30 miles.
Yeah.
That's that shit I'm talking about.
Now remember the first thing I said. Thursday, the New Jersey Transit strike happened.
Yeah.
There are no trains running. So this whole thing is like, if it wasn't for that, smooth sailing.
To give a little bit of reference to some of our listeners, in 3.5 hours from where I live in Kansas City, I can be almost to the fucking state of Colorado in 3.5 hours driving.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally, I'd be less than an hour from the Kansas Colorado state line.
3.5 hours, I can get to the beach.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
depending on which direction I go.
We were at the beach. That's the funny part. Just the amount of highways and turnpikes you guys have between New York City and Jersey is absolutely nuts. Yo,
I can be in fucking Arkansas, Oklahoma, damn near Colorado, Nebraska, fucking Iowa, Illinois, fucking Tennessee in 3.5 hours. I can be in all those states from where I live in 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
All of them. All of them.
I did something. This is funny that he brings this up. I did something yesterday that I've never done in my life, and that was go past
Cocaine.
both New York stadiums yesterday.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.
I
So
saw
not
City.
cocaine.
I saw City Life. I stuck the finger at it, and then when we were going past Yankee Stadium, I put my salute up. You know,
Speaking of City Life, fucking,
Yeah,
did you
well,
see like all the
because- yes.
Yankee fans like turn their backs on fucking Juan Soto, dude?
because we have the Yankee fans and then we have the Knicks fans to talk about.
Oh my god, the fucking Knicks fans. That's
And
it.
first off, this episode might go a little long. I know I took the whole.
You're
but, like,
dude, you're fucking fine.
You
Did I
guys
not?
have to hear the story.
No, you're fine. Dude,
Yeah,
this is like John's Roadhouse today. I love it. Like this is your Roadhouse today.
and I just want to say, literally, the best part of the day was the wrestling show. You
Oh,
know,
I'm sure. Oh, after everything you
was-
just fucking described, I'm
Yeah,
fucking sure.
being at that show was one of the coolest things to be a part of.
Fucking A.
And literally to be a part of, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And I
yeah.
was able to network with a couple people, and I actually spoke to the guy who was live streaming it. And I told him, I was like, dude, like, you're working too hard. And I told him about what we use here.
Uh-huh.
You know, and I told him, all you need, you get your desk, you set up a hard cam, get a couple guys with cell phones, connect the cell phones to this studio,
Mhm.
have them walk around the ring, and he, you know, the idea, he soaked in the idea, and he was like, really? I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah, it works like that.
We shot bong rips and video games at that show yesterday.
Dope. Fuck
We
yeah.
shot a whole podcast
Well,
in there.
Fuck
That's
yeah.
like fucking so this is where I'm going to talk, you know, because you're talking about like setting up a desk and cell phones and shit. That's where if you spend a little bit extra money, and this is just, you know, from a Mac perspective, with Final Cut Pro on Mac, it has a feature where you can do multicam and
Sorry.
use the cameras, like iPhone cameras, as cameras within Final Cut. And
Yeah.
you can use Final Cut to manage and record everything and just kind of have the cameras going around.
Yeah. Yeah, that's him. New York NYC Thrasher. And like, you know, yes, I am.
No, that one's for Joe. Fucking like hyping up fucking Mac and Apple.
From the dungeon. I
Dude.
tried looking that up. I can't find anything about that.
It's hyping up the feature sets that actually make fucking sense
I love you.
from a production standpoint.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, New York City Thrasher, that was the dude. And he when I told him about Streamlabs, he was just like, yeah, I know. I just realized why you put the John's the Sellout thing. I just realized it.
Yeah, but well, I said I made it. I turned it into Joe because he was hyping up fucking, you know, Apple and Mac.
Yeah. Hey,
I like
from
talking shit. So
here's the problem with that news article. There's no official news article about that. Everything that's coming about that situation is I don't think that's a true story.
wait, what sport is this? What sport is this again?
You know, Brittany Griner, the basketball player, was arrested in Russia for.
Oh, okay,
I believe.
okay.
So apparently, there's been some things saying that she's been pulling a Pete Rose and betting against her team. But the thing is, I can't find anything about that. Right?
Interesting.
I can't find I mean, there's Facebook stuff on it, TikTok stuff on it, but I can't find like no CNBC, no CNN,
No Reuters.
Yeah.
No Reuters. No fucking
Yeah.
NPR. Fucking whatever the fuck. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
So let's talk about this fucking Juan Soto business real quick.
Bro, like, dude, New York is fucking wild. I just have to say, like, New York is fucking wild.
Look at this.
For the first out of the night.
They're straight up. They're fucking booing him.
Just booing it. When you got the video of him like taking the field and they like turn their fucking backs on him.
I think this is it. Like, look at this.
God damn, dude.
They're fucking roasting him.
Like,
Oh, yeah, fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
God
You know what
damn.
you did, you little piece of shit, all right? Fuck you. Look at Aaron Judge. He's like, man, they're cooking him.
Yeah. Good God.
Yeah.
There's no mercy in fucking New York, dude. No fucking mercy. Yeah, turning their backs. Yeah. There it is. Golly, dude. Golly. That's just man.
Dude,
That's
that
wild.
is-
That's wild.
listen. Money talks, all right? I understand. I understand.
And bullshit walks. Yes, we know.
I completely understand Juan Soto taking that 765 million. Why not?
Bro, like,
Why not?
We've had this discussion before. You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
Okay.
that's like fuck you money for the rest of your life. You know what I mean?
Change my life, okay?
Right.
But you should have known what was gonna happen. Okay, because like
New York fans are pretty famous for not being very forgiving. You know what I mean?
it is so crazy to me. The bald guy was talking about it. He was done. He was done wrestling too. Oh yeah, that's right. I think there's a delay. I think Toshi has a delay for some odd reason. But yeah, man, like it was Juan Soto. I just like we were talking about it in the car too. With me and Toshi were talking about it too, just how people were I mean, like, you gotta be really fucking hated by the New York crowd for them to boo you like a wrestler at a wrestling show.
Turn their fucking backs on you at a fucking baseball game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got the balls to turn your back on the fucking batter. You know what I mean? Like at a baseball game. You know what I mean? Like,
but like again, the money, right? But you don't. I almost kind of feel like the New York Yankees were like, you know what? We could just make him the most hated guy in baseball. We don't have to. We have the money. We don't have to give it to him. You know.
It definitely works for the New York storyline. You know what I mean? It definitely works.
And now, listen. New York is on fire this week. Okay,
bro, dude, the fucking Knicks, like. Are you talking about the Knicks? Because like, God damn it. Dude.
So from an outsider's perspective, I want to hear what you think,
dude. It's New York is wild. Like it's clear, like New York is fucking wild.
For example, we didn't even see any New York type shit until we were on the highway going to drop off Toshi. There was a guy standing on the highway on top of his car, like no bullshit,
just chilling, just minding his own business on top of his car.
Is it true Scottie Pippen's gonna coach the Bulls? Is he?
I haven't heard anything about that yet.
Knicks, baby. I'm prepared for disappointment though.
Dude, Toshi, we got a video for you. Like, wait till you fucking see this shit. Like, when I saw this video of like how fucking hyped the goddamn fans in New York are, and somebody like, God. John, you're just gonna have to show it, dude, because me talking about it isn't gonna do it justice. Like it's not even gonna be close. God.
I got you.
We would want to warn our viewers too. There's just like we have bad language on this show. There's language in this video, so just be forewarned. Like there's language in the video. Okay.
Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
This is great.
Roll that beautiful bean footage, dude. Like holy shit.
Here we go.
Turn that shit up.
We're taking it all the way. It's New York, nigga. Hey, yo, Tatum, I hope you okay. When we sent him to Cancun, we sent him Diddy with him. Damn, you're a fucking bitch. I'm gonna cut Jason Tatum. I'm looking Diddy with him. She look good. Call the National Guard right now. We not going home.
Fucking New Yorkers.
What you talking about? It's the Boston Tea Party. We smoking that Boston pack. Talk Boston, nigga. It's the king of New York. I I love you. Look at this shit. He poured honey in his motherfucking mouth. This is insane. This shit look like the Christmas parade. How the fuck did he even get up there? Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, yo, Dunkin' Donuts. Knicks fans ain't never had nothing. Celtics in my dick, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Fuck clam chowder. Suck my dick, nigga. Jason Tatum.
Whoa. Did she say fuck clam chowder?
Yeah, dude.
They got the MTA guy.
They said like fuck Dunkin' Donuts. Like fucking
Wait. And then let's also point out the fucking midget at the beginning.
God damn it. Like a fucking dude sitting there's like a dude sitting on the sign like, how the fuck did he get up there? Like
Gotta love the shit. Listen, I gotta say though, it's amazing to see this. You know how many fuck Boston chants were happening when this one Irish wrestler came out yesterday? One of the Irish wrestlers came out and they were chanting fuck Boston, fuck Boston. It was one of the funniest things in the world. You want to see more footage of this? I'm
stuck on the fuck clam chowder fucking comments.
I'm gonna rewatch that video probably like 10 fucking times today because it makes my heart sing. Like I'm not from New York, I'm not a Knicks fan, but like that shit fucking hypes me the fuck up. Like they're just like the dude had a fucking knife out. At the beginning,
that's like my new inspirational video. If I don't feel like going to the gym that day or something, I'm just gonna pull that fucking shit up and be like, okay, if Knicks fans can be this fucking stupid, I can fucking go to the gym.
We got another one. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm in New England and don't eat clam chowder.
I love clam chowder. Lobster rolls are better.
Who next? The Pacers? What the hell? It doesn't matter who comes next. We're taking it all the way. 7 in game 1 because it's Indiana. The Pacers. Julius Randle. All the way.
Amazing.
Holy shit.
Amazing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Those boys ain't playing. Those boys ain't playing.
Oh man, what do we got else? Running with Scissors. You want to talk about Running with Scissors?
Yeah, I just wanted to put it out real quick. Our friend of the show, Mike J from Running with Scissors, they made a documentary kind of covering their rise basically as a gaming company and like the controversy surrounding the game Postal, which they released. Its sequels.
For those who don't know, let's talk about Postal real quick. It was pretty much the GTA before GTA.
It was a predecessor to a lot of what we have in gaming today, what we consider what's considered normal in gaming today. They were one of the originators of what we would call like modern mature gaming. There's like, violent themes, stuff that is not necessarily politically correct.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Press F to piss, shit like that.
Yeah, stuff like that. And it's like that's kind of like their claim to fame, in essence. But there was a documentary made about kind of like what they created and what they became. And it was just really it was just screened. I want to say it was like last week, maybe. It was screened last week or the week before. And then now pre-orders, if you want to order the documentary, pre-orders are freaking available now. And I just wanted to plug that for my boy Mike J. For those of you guys that don't know, Running with Scissors is run out of Tucson, Arizona, where I happen to grow up. And the reason we know Mike J is because your friendly neighborhood Jay over here went to fucking elementary school with him. So we grew up together.
He's been a guest on this show twice.
But
only one of his episodes are available.
Mm-hmm.
It was the second time he joined us, which is actually a really great episode.
It really was. It's always
you
fun
were
to
there
talk.
for that one, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was shortly after I came on the show.
It was well, and it's always fun to talk to him. He's always been down to earth. You know what I mean? Like, I think if you want my personal opinion, like, and because we don't keep up with each other very very often, but I think a lot of you know he I think he's very well versed in kayfabe. You know what I mean? Like he does his thing. He has his business, but there's also a persona that you know comes off, and that's as do we all, right?
Listen, he likes his morning coffee shits. He said it best on this show,
dude. And like we still have to fucking find bidets. You know what I mean? Like I'm still very curious about the bidet. Like I've got to do this. Like, you know, like
let's watch this trailer for the documentary.
Okay, absolutely.
Until someone boxes up syphilis and tries to sell it at retail, Postal 2 is the worst product ever foisted upon consumers.
I sort of melded that into worst game ever, and I thought, you know what? We got to stick this on the box.
Independent developers thought that they were kicking ass and taking names.
I still don't get it how journalists could write negative things about Postal.
When I saw the cut of the movie, I turned green.
And then at the first screening was the surprise of a lifetime.
They were like shell-shocked, hard.
Well, this is rough. This is raw. It's definitely not politically correct.
And it pisses me off that this game is this bad. This thing f***ing sucked.
This is a set of balls.
This is the same load of shit that I played 20 years ago.
It's going to be a great documentary. I probably will end up watching it myself. Yeah. I mean, Postal itself is a classic. I mean,
it's always fun for me to watch kind of like the genesis of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to kind of go back, I actually in Tucson with a lady that I was formerly married to. We went to I won tickets on the radio to go see a screening of Postal, like the movie when it came out.
No shit.
And I did, and it was at a gaming store in Tucson, and we did that, and it was like I remember that, but it was like, you know, it's always fun to see the people, you know, that you love like being successful, and like and everyone has their own fucking story. Everyone has their own. Did you see, like, it was a real quick clip? Did you see the clip of Mike in hockey gear?
Yeah.
Mike was the only fucking hockey fan in my friend group, like growing up. The only one. We've talked about how like hockey probably would have been a really cool sport for like Jay to like. You know what I mean? Like I probably would have, if I'd have grown up north or like in Minnesota or some shit, I probably would have been a huge fucking hockey fan. You know, the sport is right up my alley. Mike was the only hockey fan that I knew, like, you know, growing up, other than like there were a couple like real spotty here and there. There's not a lot, you know, like it was fucking Arizona, dude. Like there's not a lot of hockey out there. You know what I mean? So anywho.
It is interesting that you say that because like just like me seeing like Colin like rise to his final form, I guess. Well, not final form, well, eventually a final form, you know? And like it's kind of like
people evolve. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's kind of like seeing like Mike J.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you went to elementary school with him, and
we grew up together. Literally grew up together. Like
it's kind of crazy because like I remember when you told me, you were just like, "Hey, I know the guy who pretty much, well, he runs Running with Scissors, doesn't he?"
Well, he's not the founder, but he came on.
True.
He came on very
came in after, yeah,
but very early on, very early on. And then he fucking stuck it out, and he like, you know what I mean? Like that's how he became where he's, that's why he is where he's at now.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think he's had 4 releases or 5 releases.
I think there's 4 postals. I think.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
because he talked about that on the first show. I
yeah.
believe.
I remember when he first.
Remember he told us he had to go to Russia. Like he actually traveled to Russia back in the day because it was like because the postal games were so fucking popular in
That's
Russia.
right.
Like
That's right. I forgot about that.
The motherfucker's literally been to Russia of all places.
I'm gonna have to start pulling some of those old Mike J clips since the postal thing has happened and see, and I'll reach out to him and send him some stuff. So
sure.
I may have to hijack him for cleaning friends. Actually,
I mean, do what you got. Do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
Like you've already got the end. He's already been on the show with us twice.
Yeah.
So
I think he said I really want to see what he has to say about the movie because I know he said a lot of things about the movie when he first came on with us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. And he'll tell you exactly how he feels. He's very Tucson. Like having grown up like where I grew up. Growing up in Tucson. He's very Tucson. He's very like he will tell you exactly what he thinks. And he won't necessarily pull punches with what he's talking about. It's it's a little different growing up out west. That's the only way I can describe it. Having been to several different regions around the country and lived in several different regions, when you grow up out west, like specifically the Southwest, there's a regional thing out there, but people are very forward. Like not necessarily in a bad way. But if you ask them a question, make sure you want the answer because they'll tell you. You know what I mean? They will fucking tell you. Like that's very Tucson. That's very, very Tucson.
See, I'm trying to see if there's any other crazy stuff. They talk about an Injustice 3 game coming out.
Can we watch the next clip again?
You want to watch the next clip again?
Fuck yeah, dude. That shit was so fucking funny, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
I'll watch the next clip again.
Like, there's a dude holding a knife, and like, how the fuck did that dude get up there? And they're pouring honey in his motherfucking mouth, dude. Like, God, it just keeps like rolling. You know what I mean? Like
forward by meaning East Coast rude.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's not necessarily out west. It's not necessarily a rudeness thing. It's literally just be careful what you ask. You know, because you'll get an answer. You'll get an answer. You know what I mean? Like, there you go. Go ahead, roll it.
We're taking it all the way. It's New York, nigga. Hey, yo, Tatum, I hope you okay. We sent him to Cancun. We sent him Diddy with him. Damn, you're a fucking bitch. I'm a cut Jason Tatum. I'm looking at Diddy Lonzo. She look good. Call the National Guard right now.
Call the National Guard, guys. We're not leaving.
We're not leaving. Call the National Guard.
He said it's the Boston Tea Party.
It's the king of New York. I love you. Look at this shit. He poured honey in his motherfucking mouth. This is insane. This shit look like the Christmas parade. How the fuck did he even get up there?
How the fuck did he? Go, rewind. It's like, fuck Dunkin' Donuts. Like, you gotta rewind that.
As I'm drinking a Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
I'll hold this back up again.
Clam chowder. Suck my neck, nigga.
Fuck clam chowder.
Who the fuck is biggest? You just suck a New York City hot dog, nigga. Fuck Boston.
You could suck a New York City hot dog. You could suck a New York. You know, there's one that really gets me, and it's New York. The New York Knicks fans never had nothing. That one gets to me. All right. That one gets to me. The New York fans never had nothing because it's so fucking true. We had J.R. Smith's inconsistent ass, and we thought we were gonna win that year, and we didn't get shit. Okay, we've had nothing but inconsistent fucking players for the last 10 fucking years. We've had nothing.
The dude that had the fucking knife out at the beginning, he's like, "I'll cut this motherfucker." Like, it's like, God damn it, dude. Like, I feel like I need to go do like 100 push-ups right now, dude. Like, those motherfuckers got me fucking hyped.
Dude,
Like,
I could only do about 12, but after seeing that, I could probably do 22 now.
like, and it cracks me up every time I fucking watch that video. It's like, how the fuck did he get up there?
What do you think is gonna happen if we win the fucking championship?
I don't want to know.
I'll tell you what's ain't gonna look like fucking Philly, that's for
God
sure.
damn it, dude. Like, New York is gonna shut the fuck down, dude. Like,
That's fuck.
They were throwing money to big names that were already washed. That's true too.
This is
That right
exactly why the only part of me tied to New York is my fucking birth certificate.
At least you're a Yankees fan, because I'd have to fire you if you were a Mets fan.
Braves.
I'm gonna have to put that in the fucking policy.
Braves fan.
No
Yeah, like,
Mets fans.
Braves fan.
No Mets fans.
I could take the Braves. I could take the Braves. As long as you're not a Rockies fan, because then
Dude.
we'd have some fucking issues, all right?
Dude, speaking of baseball, dude, remember how like last week we were like fucking hyping the Royals, dude?
What happened? No.
They've had a bad week, dude. They had a bad fucking week, dude. They got swept by the Astros. And then like
by the Astros.
They got swept by the Astros, and they just came home and they're playing the Cardinals this weekend. They've dropped the last two to the Cardinals. So like they've lost 5 or 6 in a row. Like they're fucking skidding right now. Like I'm getting ready to go watch the game after we're done here.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, let me pull up the standings real quick.
Yeah, they were doing so good. And
you want to see this post? You probably haven't had a chance to see it yet, Jay, but my wife just tagged me and you in this.
Oh God, what is it? What is it? Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
Hey, can you send that to me so I could send that to JM and Toshi?
Yeah,
hold on.
Pretty much. I mean, like, if you go out in public with Jay, like, you're taking a chance. You're taking a chance every time.
So,
like that last day.
That was so unexpected. You know, do you realize, like, I've been home for 3.5 years. Okay, I've been here for 3.5 years. I've only had like a handful of what I would call like actual incidents, but one of them happened to occur.
When Joe's at the fucking bar with Jay.
You're at the bar with me. Yeah, yeah, literally. Like,
and here's Joe. Here's a reenactment of Joe when this all happened. Well, fuck. There goes my vacation. I'm gonna have to hit somebody with a beer bottle.
Like, we'll have to fucking reschedule the flight for later, you know, because I'm gonna be sitting in fucking county. Like,
I hope Jay's got money in savings because the wife's gonna make him pay my bond.
Yeah, so I'll tell you one thing. Right, so these are the current MLB standings right now. Detroit Tigers are number 1.
Can you blow that up a little bit? That's gonna be small.
Jesus fucking Christ, yeah.
It's hard to read. Like, there you go. There you go.
Tigers are in number 1.
Oh yeah, look how far the Royals dropped. Remember last week the Royals were ahead of the.
Yeah,
remember last week the Royals were ahead of the Yankees.
Yep.
Yeah, look how far they dropped.
And
we're back close to almost 500 again. And we were like fucking 7 or 8 games above 500 like last
then
week.
We go all the way down here.
Oh, the fucking poor Rockies, dude.
Oh.
They still haven't even won 10 goddamn games yet. They still haven't even won 10 goddamn games yet. It's almost, dude, it's fucking the middle of May. What the fuck?
It's fucking bad. And
that's bad, bro.
You're trying to watch baseball
even as much as I fucking hate Denver, dude, like the Broncos and the Chiefs, you know, like rivalry, robble. Like, I don't wish that shit on any fucking team ever. Yeah. That's just fucking bad. That hurts. That hurts my heart. You haven't even won 10. You can't even win 10 fucking games by May 18th.
Yep.
10. How many do they have?
Yeah.
Was it 8 or 9?
8. My birthday is on Tuesday. If they don't win 2 games by Tuesday,
bro,
they should just be a minor. Switch them
bro.
Switch them for the Isotopes.
Bad, bro.
Let's make the Isotopes a major league team.
Like, can you imagine like being on that team? Like you all those years of practice and games and different leagues and different levels. You finally made it to the big show. And
I'm not really sure we can call that the big show there, Jay.
And then you're on the and then you're on the Rockies and you haven't won 10 games by fucking May 18th.
Yep. It's like if you're playing baseball for what's a good college team?
I don't know, whatever. Just name one.
Like UNC Wilmington.
Sure.
An offshoot of the fucking UNC school system, not a big name fucking school. You play baseball for their fucking team. And you somehow get called up to the MLB and you end up on the fucking Rockies.
On the Rockies. Like all those years of hard work, dedication.
Hard work, playing for shitty college because
that was all you were afforded. You know?
And then you end up getting your big break and you're with the fucking Rockies who have won 8 games total.
And today again is May 18th of 2025. Speaking of which, here's my little nerd thing coming out. Today's the 45th anniversary of the Mount St. Helens eruption.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Yeah.
45 years ago today is the big eruption of Mount St. Helens. So yeah, like I know that date because I was a fucking little nerd. Like I read a lot and I liked reading about stories like that when I was a kid. So like May 18th, it always sticks out to me because I remember reading books about Mount St. Helens when I was a kid. So yeah.
Shit.
I just want to say one last thing on baseball.
What you got?
Subway Series is happening right now for the Yankees and Mets, but it was brought to my attention from my boy Toshi that Aaron Judge's average is over 400 right now.
Yeah, you still. If he takes that into June, that's when you want to start really watching.
Yeah,
and if you remember, also in 1980, along with the fucking Mount St. Helens bullshit, also in 1980. George Brett of the Kansas City Royals made a run for 400, and he ended the year at 390, and that is still the highest. George Brett hitting 390 in 1980 is still the highest average since the last person to hit 400, which was Ted Williams. A long time ago.
I want to say just real quick, thank you, Kempo, for the Tier 1 subscription, my brother. Yeah, he said it hasn't been done in a while. You know what else hasn't been done in a while? It's not mine. What were we just saying? Fuck, I just had it too. Faded then a hoe, faded then a hoe, faded then a hoe, faded then a hoe. Kempo, we're all faded then a hoe. But fuck yeah, man. I mean, holy shit, it's fucking hot outside today. Holy shit.
We're supposed to get some rain tonight. Like pray to the rain gods for your friendly neighborhood, Jay. Like I want storms. I want storms out here in the Midwest. Okay, I want some fucking storms. Not the bad kind that hurt people. Okay, I just want to hear thunder and lightning and rain pounding on my fucking house, okay? All right? Like, I don't need the bullshit, and I want people to get hurt, okay? But pray to the rain gods for me, please. Like, we need the rain. Somebody bring the rain, okay?
I need someone to fix my damn camera.
Yeah, white t-shirt, dude. I don't know how you do that shit. Oh, okay. I like that shirt.
Needs to be a little bit bigger though. But we're coming towards the end. Would you guys have anything else before we finish up?
No, other than real quick and very brief. I got Tubi and I got bored this week and I rewatched You Don't Mess with the Zohan.
Oh yeah.
It made me laugh. And it was fun. That's it. Like I was like the one, like it was like the highlight of my week because I really didn't do shit this week. Like I kind of just fucked off and fucked around. So it was like but I watched that movie and like I hadn't seen it in a while, so I forgot a lot of the little stuff that was in there, but it was hilarious and it made me laugh, and that's it. That's it.
Well, I'm gonna circle back to sports, and then I want to talk about all the tech things I had to deal with this fucking week, real quick before we wrap her up.
Yeah.
So sports wise, we're going into the semifinals for the fucking Stanley Cup.
Oh yes, you are.
You made it. You made it.
So Western Conference Finals is the Dallas Stars versus Edmonton. Tonight is the last game of round 2 to determine who's going to play us in the semifinals, and it's between the Maple Leafs and Florida.
Okay.
Right now they're 3-3. It's game 7, so they're the only team in round 2 that went 7 games for the series.
Shit. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for pulling that up. I was about to.
I got you. Yep.
So it's Florida Panthers versus Maple Leafs tonight at 7. I probably will end up actually watching the fucking game just for the mere fact of this determines who's facing us. But go Canes. Let's fucking do this. It's time we bring another cup to the fucking house. Because it's been shit. I think I was still in high school when we got our last Stanley Cup.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you guys don't have very many, do you? It's like, you've won it, what, like twice, 2-3 times?
So they started out as the Hartford Whalers, actually, in 71 and 97.
No shit. Well,
Stanley Cups. The first one was 2005 to 06. So the year I graduated high school was the first time we got the Stanley Cup. And the only time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Could never get into hockey. I like it because the fighting is allowed. Like it's like part of the game. That's what I think. Oh, because like I haven't been to a lot of hockey. I've been to one hockey game my whole life, but I mean the energy in the hockey games are wild. Those fans are fun too. I don't really see I guess it's kind of like when people think like baseball is boring, right? It's kind of like, to say some people don't get into hockey, but I think this year, well, last season too was really good too.
So a little history on the Hurricanes. So they started off as the Hartford Whalers, and in 97 they moved to North Carolina. Due to issues with not having an arena with an ice plant in the Raleigh area, the only place that had an ice plant in an arena was Dorton Arena, but it only seats 5,100 people, so it was too small. So their first 2 seasons they played in Greensboro.
Oh, nice.
Then they finally moved to Raleigh when PNC Arena was built. Now, PNC Arena is now the Lenovo Center, and their old rink they played in Greensboro Coliseum. This year in October is when the new ECHL team, the Greensboro Gargoyles, start there, which is their minor league team. So, but yeah, I was accurate on that, Jay. The only Stanley Cup they've won was in 05, the end of the 06 season, right after I graduated high school.
You little fucking young ass, dude. I graduated like 99. What the hell, dude?
I mean, John only has a year on me.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking with you.
Your birthday lands. Your
next Sunday.
It's Sunday. So perfect. We have a birthday episode next Sunday.
Sunday, live.
Yeah, because me
live from the Superdome.
Me and Swalini are celebrating birthdays this week.
Fucking A. Wait, both of you? Wait, your birthday's this week too?
What happened?
Your birthday's this week too?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Holy shit! Fucking A.
Yeah.
Look at fucking both of you making it around the sun one more fucking time.
Yeah, because you're 37 this year. I'm 36.
Yeah. JM, when I was 13, my stepdad took me to a Providence Bruins game, AHL, and I witnessed a player take a broken stick to his leg. The ice was stained in blood. Yo.
So I will say on the Western Conference side, I've watched a couple of the games that Dallas has played over the past several weeks of the playoffs, and they've been getting pretty fucking nasty. Like the fights, like
I like it.
it's almost
I like it.
the enforcer error stopped for a bit, but it's almost like it's coming back.
Coming back. Yeah, like it's coming back, baby.
I'm sorry, but fucking that's what hockey's all about. Throwing the gloves down and fucking just beating the bloody hell out of somebody.
I'm telling you, if I hadn't grown up in fucking Tucson, Arizona, I'd probably be a huge fucking hockey fan.
So,
as it stands, I don't know. As it stands, I don't know shit or fuck about it, but it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun.
When I think of hockey, I think about that poor guy who died in the rink, like a year ago, when the one player lifted up his leg and
yeah,
that was super unfortunate.
Yeah,
super unfortunate. And what do you have for tech?
Oh fuck, dude. So my wife's going back to fucking grad school again. Because fucking bullshit with federal funding for what her current degree's in not being there anymore. And so she started back this past Monday. And needless to say, the program she's going into is clinical research. So it's a very like graphic intensive, computing heavy, like the applications for the program that she needs to run are very fucking like graphic intensive and compute heavy. We were like, okay, well, we're waiting on her financial aid to clear so we can get her a laptop, because when she finished grad school, since she uses her cell phone for fucking everything. She doesn't like using computers because she has to use one at work and it fucking pisses her off all the time. She's kind of like Jay when it comes to technology. So we sold her fucking MacBook when she finished grad school because she didn't need it anymore. I have fucking plenty of computers. I didn't fucking have a use for it. We borrowed an old laptop from her parents to just try to get her through orientation week until fucking financial aid cleared and we could get her a fucking computer. Well, part of orientation, she had to do a technology assessment to prove that the computer she was using met the specs required for the fucking program.
And then?
So here we are. We pulled out a loan from her 401k to catch up some shit, get some things that we needed to get done for the house. We ended up having to use that check to buy a fucking computer for her. Here I am, fucking Wednesday night.
I'm not
laughing at fucking night.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. I promise.
Brand new fucking computer. I've worked all day. And for those that are new to the show, I don't go buy tech for no fucking reason. I work in IT all fucking day. I don't want to deal with technology problems after work. It just, it pisses me off. I have anger problems.
Joe, the shoemaker's children's feet are always bare.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm sitting here having to set up this brand new fucking computer that we bought. Get it all set up. Have her go to take this technology assessment. Now it takes fucking 4 hours because during this time of trying to set it up, Spectrum kept having fucking outages in my area and my internet kept fucking going down. So I get it set up. It's 10 o'clock. I pull up the assessment for her to do. And then first line of the thing is, you need to print this off and scan it back in. I'm like, fuck, we have no fucking toner for our printer that we do have. Walmart's still open. Let me see if Walmart has the fucking toner. Pull up the toner. $150 fucking dollars for a toner cartridge for this printer. Like, yeah, you know what? I'm not spending $150 right now. So I go buy a $50 printer from fucking Walmart. This assignment was due at 11:59 that fucking night. I got the printer fully set up, the page printed and scanned back in for her 2 minutes before the fucking assignment was due. I was fucking hot. Like, I'm sitting there trying to get this printer to connect to the network, trying to get her computer up and running. I'm just, fuck this, fuck that. I'm not doing this tech shit anymore after work. You can figure out your own fucking tech problems. Fuck this. And she's just like, babe, calm down. And she's just like force feeding me fucking beers to try to keep me calm.
Like, here, drink this. You'll feel better. Like,
I just, dude, it's one of those things like, yeah, I like to tinker in my off time. keyword tinker with technology.
Right.
I don't like to fucking have to fight with it.
Well, that's why your friendly neighborhood Jay doesn't fuck with it at all. Like,
but see, that's also why I use fucking Mac, because you know what I don't have to do outside of work? Fight with the fucking technology.
Okay. You will fight with the technology, I promise you. Mac isn't going to save you. No one,
Actually,
no help is coming. Expect a self-rescue. No help is coming.
With
Expect
Mac, I at least know when I turn my fucking computer on at the beginning of the day, it's going to fucking work.
Uh-huh.
And when
I'm listening.
So that's my fucking rant. Just try not to do shit last minute. That's all I can fucking ask for with people. Like,
we love you, Joe. Did it feel better getting that off your chest?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you feel better. I also think it's your turn for the fucking final thought this week.
Yeah, it is.
It is. It is. Are you ready? Now that you've woosad?
Yeah. Well, shit. Yeah, it is that time, isn't it?
It is. It's definitely. We're at time. We are at time.
You know, first off, you know, everybody, thanks for joining in like always. Thanks for being here with us. We're coming up on the summer, which means we're coming up on a time of
what's next weekend. What's next weekend?
Memorial Day weekend's next weekend.
There we go.
So, you know, especially next weekend for those of us that were in the military community or had friends that went into the military or family that we lost during that time. Next weekend's a weekend to hang out with our friends and our buddies that are still here with us in remembrance of those that are not.
Make sure to pour one out.
Yep. Make sure to pour one out for the homies. And have a good time next weekend. Not too good of a time, but have a good time. And if you feel like there's just too much weight on your shoulders while you're in that time of remembrance, over the next week, over the next coming days, going into the holiday weekend, there's always help out there if you need it. You can call or text 988 or dial 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255 to talk to one of their crisis specialists through the National Suicide Hotline. Or if you don't want to talk to a stranger and you just want to, you know, blow off some steam into a buddy's ears, reach out for help to anybody, whether it's the hotline, one of the three of us, an old battle buddy that you used to serve with, family, friends. Some people, a lot of people hopefully are willing to listen. I know the three of us were always here when and if that time arises. We're, at least me and John, were all over fucking social media and Discord and all types of things. Jay, he's a little bit harder to get a hold of.
I'm a little bit harder to get a hold of, but if you get a hold of me, like, I'll pull you out of hell, because that's probably how far down you had to get to reach me. So like,
just remember, we're all here for each other. We're coming up on a time of remembrance. We're coming up into the summer months. If you're just sitting at home on a Saturday and you start feeling down and out, go outside and touch some grass. Getting a little vitamin D can even help with that depression. Go
watch your fucking favorite sports team. Go watch your fucking wrestling. Like, whatever the fuck makes you happy. Literally, whatever the fuck makes you happy. Anything.
Because, you know, most cities and towns have, you know, even minor league teams where it's pretty cheap to go see a baseball game.
Just get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of your house.
Get out of your house. Get away from those four walls that seem like they're closing in. It's, you know, there's seasonal depression, and we're coming out of that seasonal depression season because of the warm sun being out and being able to go and do things and not have to be bundled up like a damn Eskimo all the time.
You know, I do have a suggestion, and all states have these. take a bus, a train, or drive to one of these historical towns that your state has.
Yep. There you go.
Historical towns are really, really soothing to walk past. I mean, they're always calm. They're
Hard agree. Hard agree.
Very nice environments, you know.
Being in the South, one of my big outlets bringing up historical things is going to these old Civil War battlegrounds.
There you go.
And go walk around and just dive into the history, dive into, you know, seeing what life might have been like back then for people.
And it's in your immediate area. It's in your immediate area.
You know, I used to go to Civil War reenactments all the time. I actually used to partake in Civil War reenactments. And the reenactments are freaking amazing to blow off some steam and just have a good time, learn the cultural differences between then and now, the advancements. Honestly, a lot of the times if I'm feeling really down, I'll do that, because going and seeing that type of environment and what soldiers and the people in this nation had to deal with back then compared to now kind of pulls me back to reality about how good we have it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, back then, they didn't have fucking running water. They didn't have flushing toilets. If you got wounded on the battlefield, they just chopped your fucking leg off, threw it outside of a tent, and hoped you didn't die from an infection.
Throw in some soil in that hole and rip up a piece of clothing, sew
Good
it
luck.
on, and good
luck.
Yeah. So, just make sure self-care is key. The wife just recently got me into going with her when she goes to get her nails done, and I go get fucking pedicures.
Okay.
Taking care of my feet. That's, self-care right there. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Because why the fuck not? Like if it does something that soothes your soul, like, why not? Why not continue the revolution? You know what I mean? Inside, right?
Yep.
So
I mean,
can I ask you a favor? Can I ask you a favor? I want to hear my theme song one more time. And can you cut it off after the very beginning so that I can fucking sing the rest?
Thought you wanted me to cut it off at the first.
You got to play
his name, and I get what you're saying. Say his name and he appears, and then cut it off.
Yeah, no shit, Joe. Jesus fucking Christ, Joe. Hold on. No, we got one more time. We got one more time. We'll do it one more time, okay? One more time. Are you ready now? Are we ready now?
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
Say his name and say his name and he
Dude, you're really fucking this up. Like, you are like, for fucking you button pushing tech guy motherfuckers suck. Like,
Take 6. Go.
Yeah.
Jay, you're the reason I hear voices in my head right now, okay?
yeah.
I'm going to fucking RKO you like fucking he did to Joe Henry.
do you see the knife hand? Do you see the knife hand? Can we do it right this time? Like,
okay.
say his name and he appears.
I believe in Jay Campbell. There we go. There we go.
Well, guys, thank you for coming to another episode of DD214 Network. It is always bright. It is always sunny, especially on a not bright and sunny day. We'll see you guys next week. Stay hydrated. Black socks. All the good stuff. I'm sweating. Holy shit.
Love you guys.
Love you too, man. Laters.
Later.